So this is a worry exploration exercise, and there are certain questions which normally I ask when I see a client. So I'm going to talk about this step by step, and if you go through these questions, you will be able to understand what could happen versus what will happen. So there is a difference between the reality and the talk, which is most of the time our mind is doing. So when you are worried about something, it's easy to imagine the worst thing that could possibly happen. In reality, these worries may never come true. What could happen isn't the same as what will happen. And there are a lot of studies which shows that 85% of what we worry does not come true. So the first question which you need to ask when you are worried or when you are anxious, what is something I am worried about? So what is something you are worried about? So write it down and then be very specific about your worry. So that's the first question. The second one is thinking about what will happen instead of what could happen. So could happen is your imaginations, and will happen is more logical thinking and realistic thinking. It will help you lessen your worry. So from what will happen to what could happen, if you start thinking in that way. So the next question is, what are some clues that your worry will not come true? So list down the things which you think that the worry might not come true. What are the reasons why it will not come true? After writing that down, you can write, if your worry does not come true, what will happen instead? So let's say if you are worrying about failing in exam, right? If that worry does not come true, what will happen? What will probably happen instead of you failing, right? What could happen? After that, you can ask, if your worry does come true, how will you handle it? Okay, so you failed in exam. What are the things which you can do to reduce the impact? How will you handle it? Will you eventually be okay? If that worry comes true, will you be okay? Do you have tools? Do you have techniques to manage that result, right? So think about when this worry becomes a reality. Also, you can ask, when will this worry will become true? So in 1 week, in 1 month, in 10 years. So sometimes we are worrying without having a time frame as well. So understand when will this worry will become true. After answering all these questions, you can think about and you can go through this and add bits and pieces to it. And that is going to help you understand how your worry has changed from starting this exercise and now as you are at the end, as you have explored that what will happen and what could happen. So this is a very simple exercise. It's going to help you become more self-aware about your worries, and when I work with my clients, they do understand that there are a lot of things which they worry about. It's not really a dangerous thing. It's just the fear of their mind. Thank you very much, and do let me know what you think.